Okay, welcome. We have a collab event. XHIXIMXAXSTUDX and STARDAYZ8 have put this track together. So let's go ahead, check out what we've got. It's called Your Mum's Spaghetti and it's a rally track, obviously. Let's see what we can do. And we've obviously got the old student driver car out. D-class racing today. Get around, get around. Of course, Bowie Knife took the S cargo. That one then. Get around. Throw the car. Yep. Okay, so far so good. Checkpointing actually is working quite good for this one so far. I know a lot of people have done the event labs in and around like existing areas as well with base maps. Then there is a lot of rally tracks kicking around at the moment. So obviously if you are looking for some decent rallies, we do have quite a few maps on the channel, that said, as well covered. Get around here, get around here. The car we're in is actually tuned up as well, so it's not too bad. I'm actually pretty happy with this car's tune overall. Oh! Now one thing this map doesn't have is rewind. That is one thing you can't afford to crash on. And I did not anticipate the tyre stack to not be destroyable. But now we know. Our average lizard. Slam into neat door. All the ones that will be chasing. Get around, get around, get around. I still find it ridiculous. You set the setting, and then immediately when you go on road, they then absolutely do the exact opposite. Absolutely case you like they're on adrenaline. Alright, so far we are doing a pretty good job here. Bit of a jump, and yeah. I am looking forward to getting the other D classes all up to max performance, because this one is quite fun to drive, but there is so many D class that we can actually run. I just haven't actually gotten around to seeing what we can do with the other ones yet. I've got a couple, but not many that are tuned. Bit of a handbrake. Get around, get around. And this one here is a 2 of 5 lap so far. We're on. So 5 laps of this. It's not too bad. The lap times are very quick. 2:06. And it just depends on obviously the tune and the car you bring. Like I noticed on another event, that I was able to, I've got to have a look to see if I can get the Mercedes utility truck D-Class. I want to see what I can get that too, whilst keeping it in D-Class. Because that particular ute is actually quite crazy good for speed. So I want to see what I can do with that, because I've got a couple of those vehicles. Around the corner, there we go. Up and over, yep. Actually, something like this track, I think, with a lot of trees thrown in and around it to make it completely overgrown with trees, definitely even would transform it a huge amount more. Just looking around. But I have heard that the draw distance on visuals for trees and that and other things has lessened a great deal with Forza Horizon 6 as well. So that's one thing which also could be a bit of an issue. Get back around there. Hell yeah. Nope, don't hit that. We are not hitting tree tires again. We've learned our lesson. Backing over. So how's everyone experience with Forza Horizon 6 going so far? Going great? Going terrible? You know? Drop in the comments how your Forza Horizon 6 experience is going. You know, whether it be in just number format, you know, 1 to 10, 10 being tops, great. 1 being abysmal. You know? So far, I would give my out of 10 if I had to rate Forza Horizon 6 out of 10. And after playing it for many hours, I think I would be giving it maybe a 6, maybe between 6 and 7, maybe 6.5 out of 10 so far. Only because of how certain aspects have been handled, I think. And obviously certain things that you would expect or think would be better to improve, like community experiences, that just aren't there. Things like prop work, things like that. All of this in which is hindering, you know, various parts of the community, I think. But that just been my take on it. The gameplay itself, generally solid. I haven't had too many complaints on it. I'm not too picky. I'm not too like ultra serious spec racing, but you know, I haven't had that many problems with the driving side of things. I will say they have way more Jeeps in traffic than other vehicles, which I don't know if that's a thing in Japan, but definitely in Forza Japan, there must be 2/3 Jeeps that you can potentially hit in traffic. But that's just a takeaway as well. Up and over. So at the moment we are trying to chase the on the wheel spin wheel, the 68 Dodge semi super stock Hemi. That is the car that is the elusive unicorn car, I'm going to call it for me at the moment, that I need to secure. So obviously, yeah, never appears in the auction house because it is a wheel spin car and no one ever sells that thing, and if it did, it would sell within 0.001 of a second in the auction house. It is a rare car. But once we've got that one, I think my car collection will be ultra happy. Get on around. We're on lap 5, obviously, 1:59. We've done just below 2 minutes. They're going really good. Yeah, driving around this is giving me some ideas on maybe tackling something here myself here. I don't know. Or maybe even a portion of this area. So I'm looking at the terrain, I'm looking at what there is to work with, and there is definitely a few things that I can visualize. But it will all come down to what time frame I've got to work with. My first priority will be to get through the list of event labs that we've got currently, then see what that leaves on the block for me. Get around, get around. There we go. So if you like this type of route, you know, obviously do give the creator a follow, of course. STARDAYZ as well, collab with this one. Definitely a talented creator, and also one of our resident streamers, both FCG and FCON. Well worth a follow both on Twitch and YouTube as well. Alright. But yeah, not too bad that one. I mean, definitely I think the area maybe could have been transformed a little more with some trees and other things to make it definitely a slight bit variant to what it looks like in base game in some aspects. But hey, you know what? Someone else will do that, so that'll make it another variant of this again. Alright, anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave that there. Hopefully you have a great weekend. Keep warm if it's cold, and keep cooler if it's too hot. Alright, I'm out.